Hey everybody, welcome back to another video in our series, A Few Dates with Google Classroom. We looked at resources last time and practice sets. Today we're going to look at another resource. So I'm going to click on the Resources tab. Video activities, which are interactive questions that go along with YouTube. Now, I know that some of you out there might be watching this and say, well, I already use Edpuzzle with this. Well, this is built into Classroom, and I'm sure it will get better as it goes. So right now you can see that I have a couple of resource types here. I have some practice sets and some video activities. If I just want to look at video activities, it's going to get rid of those three. And you can see that I have one that I'm working on here. So I'm going to click on this one just to show you what it looks like. So I have uploaded a video to this, and you can see that I've added some questions to it. I can look at, try it as a student. I can hit done when I'm finished working on it. Here, I can look from my getting started, like shows me how to do stuff, if there's any issues, or maybe there's a feature request, and then the help center if you needed any help. So this one I kind of already have finished. You can see it has a start to the video, and I've added multiple choice questions, open-ended questions, and a finish. So you can see that I can add questions to it pretty simply by doing that. So that's what it looks like when you're finished. We're going to begin with the end in mind here. If I want to try it as a student, what does it look like for a student? This is exactly what it looks like. It's going to let them know that they have some things that they have to do, and it's telling them to watch the video from the beginning to the end. So that's once I hit get started, you can see the video will start. As I get closer to an actual question, you're going to see what happens as he's talking here. The first question comes at 54 seconds. So I'm about 40 right now. I'm going to fast forward a little bit further here. Let's see what happens as I get closer, at least what the students will see as Mr. Green is talking. You see that it stops the video in that spot after they've listened and then asks them a question based on the video. Once they read the question, they can then continue to move the video around or play it back or do it again to hear it again. I'm going to choose the answer. I'm going to submit it, and you can see that I got the right answer. Now, it also allows me to rewatch the portion up to that point so that I can answer it correctly again. So that's a way to do it if I'm a student. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to show you what it looks like when you want to start. So here's a new practice set here. Not a practice set. Didn't want to do that. Sorry about that. So here's a new video. So the first thing that I have to do when I'm making a video activity is I have to find a video on YouTube. So luckily over on my other screen, I have a video that I want to use. So right now, if I'm searching through YouTube, let's say I wanted to have one on photosynthesis. I'm doing that right now. I'm going to pick that photosynthesis video. I'm going to copy that link, which you can't see I'm doing, and then I'm going to paste it right in here. So then when I go to search, it'll find the one I want. It even gives me a nice description of it. If it's broken up in a table of contents, it'll show me that too. It gives me the factual references, further reading suggestions, a lot of things. Basically, the description that you would see on a YouTube video. So I like that one. I'm going to use it, and I'm going to add some questions to it. It's as simple as that, just popping that in. And then as I watch it, I can play it and watch it. It's going to play it for me. Let's say I wanted to ask a question based on this. I can simply hit add. I can choose either multiple choice, check boxes, open-ended. I'm going to choose a multiple choice question. I'm just going to ask a silly question like, who is this video by? And then simply add my answer options. Remember, the only little kitschy thing that I found, I'm just going to put test answers here. Test answer 1, test answer 2. Now, if I'm not going to use these other ones, I want to get rid of them all to make sure I only have the 2 there that I need. I can also shuffle the order for students so they're not the same as everyone. When I hit save and continue, you can see that it's going to add that question right to the place that I put it. And I can use check boxes if I'd like. I'm going to stick with multiple choice. I can add another question. I want you to see what open-ended looks like. Just simply an open-ended that's going to be graded by the teacher. You can see right here, if I make a mistake, you can see that I made one here. Question has an error. It'll give you an exclamation point. When I click on that, and I'm going to take a look at that question again, you can see I didn't select a correct answer. So once I do that, that will go away. Let's save and continue. You can see this one has an error because I haven't really started any questions yet. Explain, if I can type correctly here, photosynthesis. So then I hit save and continue. And then this one is more the teacher looking at it. So I'm going to hit done. So now I have a couple here. I'm going to just go to my video activities here. I have a couple here, photosynthesis and the Constitution. I have some 3 dots here where I can share the link, make a copy, or delete. If you remember from practice sets, I can share a link and let another teacher use this video activity. So if I create one, I can share that link with another teacher who then can use what I've created in their own Google Classroom. That's a super nice feature of both practice sets and video activities. So again, similar to practice sets, when I go to my class, if I'm going to assign anything, I go to my classwork. I'm going to create my assignment. I'm going to title it, watch this video and answer questions. Obviously, my title probably would be something else besides that. YouTube is where I'll find it. You can see it says new here. YouTube is where I'll find it. I'll click on that. And I can search for a video to add, but I have my video activities up here. So I'm going to click on that, and there's my 2. So I want to use this one. Click on that. This is the one I want. I'm going to go up in the right-hand corner. I'm going to hit attach. That's going to add that in, and I'm going to assign it. And then that's how in the stream, the assignment comes up, and there she blows. Okay, and as I grade this, you'll see, just like in a grading platform for any Google Doc that I would add in or assignment I would add in, I would have a grading platform to see how they do. And then I also have a class insights button that I'm able to use once I see everything's done. How did the kids choose the multiple choice? What answers did they pick the most? So I have that once I have a lot. I only have 1 student in this class, so you probably want to have about 20 or 30 to get really insights out of that. So that's the basics of using video activities. Now, some kitschy things to this: it doesn't force you to watch the video all the way through. That's one thing Edpuzzle does that I wish this did. I know it's a feature that's been requested, so who knows that? Who knows, that might come down the road. So that is video activities and resources, and this is a few dates with Google Classroom. I hope you learned something that you can try with your students.